rights and international organizations. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar for 2 minutes.
The gentlewoman from Minnesota is recognized.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Madam Speaker, I rise today to support my bill, H.R. 8026, which designates a USPS facility in Minneapolis as the Charles W. Lindberg Post Office. I am proud to have the opportunity to honor Charles Chuck W. Lindberg, not to be confused with the aviator Chuck Lindberg, who was highly decorated U.S. Marine Corps corporal who received the Silver Star Medal, Purple Heart Medal, and Combat Action Ribbon, and one of the 2 U.S. Marines who raised the original American flag over Iwo Jima during World War II. Mr. Lindberg lived in the city of Richfield in my district for 50 years and was laid to rest at the Snelling National Cemetery in Minneapolis. Mr. Lindberg spent decades explaining that it was his patrol, not the one in the famous Associated Press photograph, that raised the first flag on the morning of February 23, 1945. He shared his commanders ordered the first flag replaced and safeguarded because he was worried someone would take it as a souvenir. It was hours later, while Mr. Lindberg was in combat, that 6 men raised the second flag, a larger flag. The photo of the second flag raised became one of the most famous images of the war and the model for the Marine Corps War Memorial in Washington, D.C. After the war, Mr. Lindberg returned to Minnesota, where he spent 40 years as an electrician. He was a proud union member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW Local 292, and had a JITC Electrical Training Center named in honor of him just weeks before he passed away. Mr. Lindberg spent his final years raising awareness of the first flag raising and speaking to veteran groups and at schools. I invite my colleagues to join me in thanking Mr. Chuck W. Lindberg for his bravery and service to our country. I urge everyone to join me in honoring his life by passing this bipartisan bill. Thank you, and I yield back.
The gentlewoman's time has expired.